He thought he was untouchable, driving around the streets of Wolverhampton in a flash yellow Porsche and proudly showing off the trappings of his wealth. Christopher Reid was described as arrogant and overconfident by police, who uncovered these pictures of him posing with his YARDIE registered cars. He is believed to have made more than £800,000 from his drug-dealing enterprise. But today he was facing the prospect of seeing his number plates sold to pay back some of the £56,570 the judge ordered him to cough up. Reid lost much of his wealth after defaulting on mortgages for some of his 8 homes. The rest of his assets have been listed and he will now have to sell them to find the money he owes the court. The cherished registrations of his cars have been valued at £1,000 each by police, who spent months researching his finances and found that just a fraction of the £828,071 he is said to have made from his life of crime is actually salvageable. But if he ever comes into money, he will be ordered to pay back the £828,071 which police say he made from his criminal enterprise. Today CH's Mark Payne, the senior investigating officer who oversaw the team of detectives that brought down Reid, said the confiscation would send a powerful message. He said, "This man set out to make money out of other people's misery through his drug dealing." The hard-working, honest people of Deansfield and East Park saw him driving around in Porsches, owning lots of houses, and knew that that was paid for with the proceeds of crime. I hope those people can now see that we've stripped him of every asset that he's owned and he will continue to owe us the rest of the money. If that's not a message to anyone considering taking up drug dealing, then I don't know what is. The police understand how frustrating it is when people see criminals living lifestyles beyond their means, and we do everything we can to strip criminals of their assets and send them to prison for a very long time. Reid buried drugs in East Park in a bid to distance himself from the dealing, and used an old woman's garden as another secret stash. His runners would sneak in and out knowing that she was too frail to venture outside. He was jailed in 2008 after being found guilty of conspiracy to supply heroin, crack, cocaine and cannabis. Reid was living at Julian Road, Eastfield, at the time of his arrest, but the father of one was on the verge of moving into an upmarket neighborhood of Wolverhampton.